So, memory is a flawed thing, and my parents were wonderful, and I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because I don't know that I'm going to be better as a parent than they are. But I'm going to present an analogy type of scenario. One of the things I really want to do as a parent, different from how I experienced it or remember it, is I want to correct when my children make mistakes without it being some kind of mystery. And I'm going to use the toothbrushing thing because when I was growing up, I'd brush my teeth, and then sometimes my parents would give me this dye tablet and I'd swoosh it around in my mouth, and they'd tell me I hadn't done a good job and to go do it again. And I remember on several occasions asking, what didn't I do right? And they said, it doesn't matter. You didn't do a good job. Go do it again. And when I look at the toothbrushing thing with my own children, if I were to tell them they didn't do a good job and to just do it again, that would only apply if their teeth were entirely dirty. But if there's spots on their teeth that they're not brushing well, it's a reasonable and responsible thing to point out where they're not brushing well and encourage them to improve in that area. And so with everything else in their lives, because they're children, and being mad at them and giving them mystery answers isn't going to help. So when you deal with your children, there are many things that are frustrating. But remember, they don't know much. If you tell them they didn't do something well, they don't have a basis for what doing it well means. You need to instruct from ground zero if they're missing their canines when they brush. And you may have to teach them what their canine teeth are. That's how children operate. My parents were wonderful. They encouraged me to be something special. Special in every possible definition. But they could have stood to be better at